Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Kayla and welcome. So in today's video, I'm gonna be sharing 5 high protein breakfast recipes that are gonna keep you full all morning long. And of course, I'm gonna throw in some healthy fats into these recipes because y'all know I love my healthy fats, but the healthy fats are gonna keep you fuller even longer. They're gonna help to balance that blood sugar, which is gonna help to avoid cravings. And this video is a part of my healthy meal prep series on my channel. If you need a meal prep ideas for breakfast, lunch, snack, and even dinner options, I'm gonna go ahead and leave that meal prep playlist linked for y'all below. But without further ado, let's get started. The first recipe is my turkey sausage breakfast casserole. Now this one is keto and paleo friendly. So the first thing that I like to do is to go ahead and add all of the seasoning to the ground turkey. This is really gonna give it that breakfast sausage flavor. So I'm gonna add in some paprika, garlic powder, sage, sea salt, red pepper flakes, Italian seasoning, onion powder, and black pepper. Then I'm just going to mix it all together. You want to make sure that the seasoning is fully incorporated into the turkey. And now I'm just gonna cook the turkey in a skillet over medium heat. Now, one thing that I like to do when I'm cooking with turkey is to add a little bit of water because turkey is very lean, so it can dry out pretty quickly. So yeah, adding in a little splash of water will really help to keep that turkey moist. Once the turkey's done, I'm gonna add in some chopped kale, and I'm gonna continue to cook that until the kale is wilted. And by the way, sauteing some chopped greens into your ground meat like this is really a great way to sneak in some extra greens and fiber. Once the turkey's done, I'm gonna set it aside and work on the egg mixture. In a mixing bowl, I'm gonna add a whole carton of eggs. Let's go ahead and whisk that until the egg yolks are fully broken down. Then I'm gonna add in some full-fat coconut cream, sea salt, and pepper. And I'm just gonna mix that all together. Now, usually I melt the coconut cream beforehand to avoid the clumps, but today I decided to try it without melting it just to see how it turns out. And even though there were some clumps in the egg mixture, it really didn't change the taste much at all. So either way, whether you melt it or not, it still turns out to be super delicious. Now it's time to assemble the casserole dish. Of course, you want to grease the pan with either some coconut oil or some avocado oil. Then I'm going to add the entire turkey sausage mixture to the bottom of the pan. Next, I'm going to pour the egg mixture over top. Now at this point, I am going to add a little bit of organic sprinkled cheese. Now I don't really eat cheese that much unless I'm eating something like a breakfast casserole. It just makes it so much better to me. But of course, if you are strict paleo, then you do want to skip this step. Now I'm just going to bake the dish at 375 degrees Fahrenheit for about 40 minutes and it's done. Now you just want to let it cool for about 10 minutes before serving. But this high protein breakfast casserole is so tasty, y'all, and I highly recommend trying it. And of course, you can even prep it in advance for a healthy breakfast meal prep option to serve throughout the week. And next up is my Paleo Banana Protein pancakes, and this one is paleo friendly. So I'm going to start by mashing the bananas with a fork. Now ideally you do want to get bananas that have a lot of spots on them that's fully ripe, but this is sort of all I had to work with today. This was as ripe as they got, and it actually still turned out good. One trick I like to do is to use a handheld immersion blender to really make sure that those bananas are pureed and very smooth. I find that this makes the texture of the pancakes more like real pancakes. Then I'm going to add in 2 eggs, some collagen protein powder, which is my all-time favorite, coconut flour, vanilla extract, baking powder, and cinnamon. I'm going to go ahead and mix all of that together until it's fully combined. Then I'm going to add in some blueberries and mix that again. And now I'm gonna grease a skillet over medium heat with some avocado oil, and then just scoop out as much of the pancake batter that you'd like, depending on how big or how small you want your pancakes to be. And I'm just gonna cook the pancakes on each side until they're fully cooked through. And that's it, they are done. So for my toppings, I'm gonna add some almond butter and bananas. And for the syrup, I'm gonna be using organic coconut nectar, which is basically a low glycemic nectar, which has a very similar texture to syrup. And to be honest, I love this stuff and it tastes just as good as regular syrup. Next, I'm making a simple almond butter protein-packed chia pudding. Now this recipe is keto and paleo friendly. So I'm gonna start by adding some unsweetened almond milk to a bowl along with some almond butter, and I'm just gonna mix that with a fork. Now you will have some clumping going on with the almond butter, but after we marinate it in the refrigerator for about 30 minutes, the almond butter will begin to soften and easily mix into the chia pudding. So don't stress about it not completely being mixed in right now. Next, let's add some low-carb sweetener. Today I'm using monk fruit along with vanilla extract. Go ahead and mix that together. Now let's add the chia seeds and mix it again. And lastly, I'm gonna add the rest of the almond milk and mix it one more time. Now we're gonna place it in the refrigerator and let it marinate for about 30 minutes. After 30 minutes, you will want to mix it again, and by this time the almond butter will have softened and you can easily just, stir everything together and everything should mix in perfectly. We're going to place the chia pudding back in the refrigerator overnight, and whenever you're ready to serve, you can go ahead and add in your protein powder, mix it one last time. Then get creative with your toppings. Today I'm going to add some cacao nibs, blueberries, and almond butter. Next up is my savory chicken sausage breakfast bowl. Now this recipe is keto and paleo friendly. First I'm going to add some coconut oil to a skillet over medium heat, and I'm going to cook 2 chicken sausage links. If you guys have never made breakfast bowls, they are so easy to whip up and absolutely delicious. And I love it because you can get really creative with your toppings, as you'll see in just a little bit. Okay, so once the chicken sausage is done, I'm gonna quickly saute some cauliflower rice until it's soft. And feel free to add some sea salt and pepper. Next, I'm gonna saute some chopped kale until it's slightly wilted. And of course you can add more coconut oil to the skillet if you need to. And as you'll notice, as I finish sauteing each vegetable, I like to go ahead and transfer it to my serving plate. And lastly, I'm going to saute some bell pepper slices. And for the remaining toppings, I did go ahead and add a fried egg. I'm also going to add the cooked chicken sausage, along with some avocado, and cherry tomatoes. And because I didn't individually season the vegetables while cooking them, I am gonna go ahead and sprinkle on a little bit of sea salt and pepper here, and it's ready to go. I absolutely love breakfast bowls right now because not only are they delicious and easy to whip up, but they're a great way to sneak in some vegetables for breakfast. And lastly is my green protein detox smoothie. And this smoothie is paleo friendly. So in a blender, I'm gonna add some unsweetened almond milk, half of an avocado, half of a banana, which by the way, you can leave the banana out if you are keto, ground chia seeds, collagen protein powder, cinnamon, almond butter, and spinach. Go ahead and mix that all up. And just like that, it is done. Now, I love protein smoothies because they're just an easy way to get in greens, nutrients, fiber, and protein all in one drink. Okay, y'all, that is it for today's video. 5 high-protein breakfast recipes. I hope y'all enjoyed it. And if you're enjoying this healthy meal prep series, be sure to give this video a thumbs up to let me know. Go ahead and comment below and let me know which of these recipes you're gonna try. And don't forget to tag me on Instagram with your recipe photos. I love seeing y'all recreate my recipes. Anyway, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, I'd love for you to join the family. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button below. And of course, if you're a loyal subscriber, which I'm sure most of you are, go ahead and hit the little bell icon icon to be notified every time I post a new video. And that's it for today. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye.